ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जन शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। त्वक्त्वा सुदुस्तज्य सुरेप्सराजलक्ष्मी धर्मैष्ट्रार्यवचस यदगाधरण्यं मायामृगं दैत्यप्सुत अन्वधावन् वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दम् वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दम्। राधाचिन्तनिवेशिनं यस्य कान्तिविलोकिता श्रीकृष्णचरणं वन्दे राधालिङ्गितं विग्रहं। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्तश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। One more time. Hare Krishna कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Welcome everyone. This evening we're going to hear in the continuation of what we are hearing from past couple of days, the glories of our Srila Gurudev in terms of his Hari Katha and all. And as per the trend, every evening we are asking senior devotees to speak, and I was waiting for Mai Bharat Prabhu, and day before yesterday he was absent. I called upon your name and I heard you're not well. So please kindly come here and offer your Pushpanjali to Srila Gurudev. Can Hindupati bring the chair please for him? You can sit. No, just sit, relax.
No, I'd rather stand.
Stand.
Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Gadadaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha. Offering my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of my spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is the topmost swan-like devotee and wandering mendicant, who's kindly come to us who are all standing in darkness with our eyes closed shut, and forced them open with the torchlight of knowledge, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. And the same obeisances thousands of times to the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, who has continued the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by offering so many wonderful books, so many explanations, so many conclusions. He would also often say, set your goal early in your Krishna conscious progress. This goal offered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to serve under the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to serve under the Shakti of Srimati Radhika. So in so many ways he offered that this goal of Krishna consciousness should be that I want to be maidservant of Srimati Radharani. Throughout our progress, we had a wonderful song that I learned right when I joined the Tulsi Parikrama song. And in that song, Krishna Das says, Dina Krishna Dasi Koi E Yena Moda Hoy. That I want to be a maidservant of Srimati Radhika in Vrindavan. But in our Krishna consciousness movement in the 70s, there was no explanation of that song. It was just sang twice a day, English and Sanskrit, but no one had any real meaning of understanding of what it meant. Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj explained the nature of this Pali Adasi Bhav in great detail, great explanation, and in this way, crispifying our goal of life. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, if you want to counteract the influence of the dog-like age of Kali, then absorb yourself in remembering Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his wonderful form, his wonderful glance, his wonderful activities, his supreme glories of pastimes. One time in South India, his servant Krishna Das became allured by some gypsies, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rescued him. When he got back to Jagannath Puri and met with the other devotees, he called Krishna Das and rejected him, saying, now I brought you back, now you can do whatever you like. Krishna Das began to cry. But Lord Nityananda, he accepted Krishna Das, and instead of rejecting him, engaged him in the Lord's service. So from that point of view, Lord Nityananda is even more merciful than Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He traveled around. He performed wonderful activities. One time he even, because his quarters were not gotten when they were on the way to Jagannath Puri, he became happily angry at Shivananda Sena. And he said, because my quarters have not been gotten, then I curse Shivananda Sena's 3 sons to die. So when his wife heard that, she began to cry, and Shivananda showed up. He said, you crazy woman, let my 3 sons die for the inconvenience I've caused Lord Nityananda. And he went before Lord Nityananda, who stood up and kicked him. Shivananda Sena was extremely happy with this kick. Srila Sridhar Maharaj said that we must approach this process in a mood that I am a slave. A slave has no rights. A slave only has the mercy of his master. And whatever that master wants for that slave, then he is very, very happy to accept it. In 1921, on the dark moon night, Sri Nityananda Prabhu expanded himself as Srila Gurudev. Not only the expansion of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, but the mercy of Srimati Radhika has sent this personality to clarify, to crispify this process of bhakti. And by the mercy of Vaishnavas, in 1996, he came to the West. He came to New Braj as one of his first stops. And he introduced himself as the first disciple of Bhaktivedanta Swami. He introduced himself as coming to the West under his order. His order only has impelled him to come to the West. So we are eternally grateful that he came to the West for 14 years to New Braj, to so many places. He invited us to Vrindavan for Parikram and for Navadvip Parikram. He instructed us. He was so kind, but he was also strong like a thunderbolt. One time when Sri Madhava Maharaj was a brahmachari, Srila Gurudev was very angry at him for some activity. And with his danda, he was going to beat him. And Madhava Maharaj was running to hide. He went by Srila Trivikram Maharaj's room, and Maharaj told him, come in, get under the bed. And Srila Gurudev came by and said, have you seen him? He said, yes. He's here, and if you want him, you have to come through me. Raised up his sleeves. Srila Gurudev's man, his anger was immediately completely dissolved. He laughed heartily and walked away. So this kind of mercy is not understood by the conditioned souls. How he has come and he is giving his mercy so liberally. He would always raise his right hand and say, my heartly blessings to you all. These blessings are transcendental and not actually perceivable by our finite mind, thinking that right now I should be in bliss, I should be happy, I should be all of these things, and that the mercy has not come. But it is liberally falling us constantly. But we are such fallen and short-sighted that we cannot perceive it directly. But we must always be hopeful. He always said, don't be hopeless, be hopeful. That the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of Lord Nityananda, will descend upon us, and that we will obtain Sri Krishna Bhakti in some future. As a slave of Lord Nityananda, so many desire his association. He went to Bengal and he gave his mercy to so many, for so long. He stayed for at least 40 years after Lord Chaitanya left. So on this glorious festival week, we are remembering our Srila Gurudev. We are praying for his mercy constantly. Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, please give this one drop of mercy to a fallen souls. If you look at me, you will see no good qualities. Your mercy is all that I'm made of. And weeping, if you do not give me your mercy, then I will simply cry and I will die. So we are praying on this day that we hear the Harikatha of his distributors. Mahaprabhu did not give much scriptures, but he trained many distributors that gave the complete realm of Bhakti Tattva in hundreds of books, in hundreds of darshans and lectures. And he has continually sending them, because if the door to this Prem Bhakti, Gurudev said, closes shut, it will not open again. Therefore, he's constantly sending more and more of his distributors. We are so fortunate to have one of those distributors in our presence. And we are so grateful that he is speaking clearly this tattva of Krishna consciousness.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for elaborating on this and giving me a topic to speak. I was very much confused from where to begin because sometimes it happens that there is so much to say and regarding our Srila Gurudev, his every act, his every smile, his every speech, his every instruction, his every correction, his every chastisement, his every love is unparalleled. So sometimes it creates a confusion from where to begin. I'm not audible. So Srila Gurudev said, जीव्य स्वरूप है कृष्णेर नित्य दास कृष्ण तटस्थ शक्ति भेदा भेद प्रकाश. Too much echo. The constitution position of the jiva is their eternal servant of Krishna. I'm just picking up one of the lectures. He said, there are many established associates in Vaikuntha and even in Saket Dham, the abode of Lord Ramchandra. And no doubt they serve their Ishta, they are worshipable with so much love and affection. And they have no time for anything else. Whereas we just performing sadhana practices to achieve also some position, some designation in spiritual world. But Srila Gurudev said we are more fortunate than those who are already situated in Vaikuntha and in Dwarka and in Saket or in any spiritual planet. And he said this is because even though we are practicing sadhana, we can aim at the highest goal in spiritual world. The highest goal, which is, we all heard many times, Radha Dasyam. To become a maid servant of Radharani. In this world, in material world, no one wants to become servant of anyone. We want to become masters. We want to rule, we want to enjoy. No one wants to become maid servant. But this position of being maids, of getting a position of a maid servant in spiritual world is so glorious that everyone is longing for that. So I was meditating this morning. Srila Gurudev's lecture when he said, even though our situation, our position or our swarup is very infinite, very small, like an atom, but the potency in that is very high potency to achieve Gokul, not only just Golok, and the loving service of divine couple, and the loving service of Shri Radharani. Even though we are very small, but the potency is very high. So then Srila Gurudev said, Krishna Sarup hai, Jiva Sarup hai, Krishna Nitya Das. The constitutional position of Jiva is the eternal servant of Krishna. Then what is the significance of Guru giving Diksha? We were hearing this morning. What is the importance of Guru giving Diksha to disciple? What is initiation process? Then he elaborated on this saying, दीक्षा काले भक्त करे आत्म समर्पण से काले कृष्ण करे तार आत्मसम. At the time of initiation, a candidate surrendered oneself unto Shri Gurudev, and Guru, with his potency infused in the disciple, one get tadatme, oneness with the Lord, oneness with Krishna. This is the importance of receiving initiation. I think many of us here, we already got initiation. Diksha is done. It's not done yet. It's only received yet. Receiving and done is big gap. When we receive Diksha, that's initiating the process of initiation, not the ending of the initiation. Initiating the process. It begins from there. And gradually, it takes many births. Gurudev said, even if going to happen in 70 birth times, imagine it's happening very quick because of the mercy of Guru and Vaishnavas. Otherwise, it takes life and life and life and lifetimes to complete the process of initiation, and this process get completed when one attain what? When one get the opportunity to actually touch the lotus feet of Shri Radharani and make a marks on the souls of Shri Radharani. The designs, decorating her. That's the completion of initiation. Not just receiving the mantra is the completion of initiation. That's the beginning of initiation. The completion happens there. So in that process, one has to serve Krishna as much as possible to complete the process of initiation. Tasma Dikshati, what is the verse? Definition of Diksha? Kurjasya Pap Sanshayam Divya Gyan Yado Dadat Kurjasya Pap Sanshayam. So when Shri Guru gives initiation, he is giving Divya Gyan, transcendental knowledge in the heart of the disciple. Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito Prema Bhakti Jahan Haite Avidya Vinasha Jate. Gurudev asked this question, what will happen in the initial stage? Your ignorance will go or the Prem Bhakti will come first. And many years when I was in other institution practicing Krishna consciousness, I always heard first ignorance will go and then Prema Bhakti will fall. First time I heard in 1992 from Srila Gurudev when he came to Delhi for preaching, and I was shocked to hear this. Gurudev said, no, first Prema Bhakti will fall and then ignorance will go. First Prema Bhakti will come and then ignorance will go. Then what is the point of getting initiation? What is initiation? In every jiva, the constitution position of every jiva is the external servant of Krishna. Then what is that what Gurudev gives? What is that? What is that mantra? Gurudev said, Seva Vasna, desire to serve, evoking that desire by giving the mantras, evoking that desire. Mantrayati mantraha. That formula, we can say, who helps to deliver the mind is called mantra. And everyone is servant of Krishna. As in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami described, No matter one is superior to Krishna or inferior to Krishna or equal to Krishna, everyone is servant of Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Naham Vipro, Nachar Narpati, Napi Vaishyo, Na Shudra. I am not Brahmin, I am not Kshatriya, I am not Vaishya, I am not Shudra, I am not Brahmachari, I am not Grasta, I am not Vanprastha, I am not Sannyasi. Then who are you? Gopi Bhartu Patakamleho, Das Das Anudas. I am the servant and the servant of Krishna. Yes? I am the servant and the servant of Krishna. Then Gurudev said in Chaitanya Charitamrita is written, who can be more superior than Nanda Maharaj, father of Krishna, who's ordering Krishna to get my shoes? And Krishna, being an obedient son of Nanda Maharaj, keeping the shoes on his hand and placing the shoes at the lotus feet of his father, Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Baba. But that Nanda Baba is serving Krishna in Vatsalya Bhava. Even though he is superior to Krishna, their parents, Yashoda Maya and Nanda Baba. Even though their parents, they are superior. But they are serving with a dasya mood. Even though Vatsalya Bhava is there, but dasya mood is there. And how it got, when it got expressed? When Nanda Maharaj, he met Uddhav. And he said, Manusya vrittinu shayam Krishna padam javashraya vacho vidna namnam kayasat parvadanishu. I want my mind to always remember the padam bhujo, the lotus feet of Krishna. Manusya vrittinu shayam. I want my mind should remember the lotus feet of Krishna. So how can Nanda Maharaj can say this? Isn't it the mode of opulence? Vasudeva Maharaj say this, that's understandable. When Krishna killed Kamsa, he entered Mathura to release his parents Devaki and Vasudeva from the prison house. And Devaki and Vasudeva just heard that Krishna killed Kamsa, just only heard, they didn't saw this. And the moment they saw Krishna came in the prison house, they both folded hands and said, Yuyam nato nasuto sakshat pradhan purushishvaro. Oh, you both Krishna Balram, you're not our sons. You are beyond Prakriti, you're beyond nature, beyond three modes of material nature. You are transcendental, you are supreme. Only by hearing that Krishna spirit comes. Whereas Yashoda Maya and Nanda Baba, they witness many times the entire opulence of Krishna. They witness so many times, but they don't believe Krishna is supreme. There is no tinge of any opulent mood there. But why Nanda Maharaj here is saying to Uddhav, I want my mind to always get absorbed at the lotus feet of Krishna. Manusya vrittinu shayam Krishna padambhuj ashraya. Let my mind dwell and take shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna. This is called dasya. Understand? Not getting the point?
The point about Raj.
It's very technical.
Totally clear.
Gurudev is very technical. Try to understand what I am saying. All inhabitants of Vrindavan, Brajvasis, they never believe Krishna is Supreme Lord. They only see Krishna as their son or their friend or their beloved. Their mood is not opulence mood at all, even though they are seeing the opulence of the Lord. What is that which they have not seen? Yashoda Maya, she saw the entire universe is in the mouth of Krishna, not just one. And she also saw, I am also in the mouth of Krishna. But even then she don't believe Krishna is supreme. She only thought, oh, maybe a Putana has again entered in the body of my son. The demon Putana has entered in the body of my son. But she don't believe Krishna is supreme. And even though Krishna opened his mouth and he showed the mud, the soil he was eating, while telling lies to Mother Yashoda. Naham bhakshitamamba sarvyam mittha vishnasina yadi satyagrahi samaksh pashyame mukham. Oh Mother, they all are telling lies. They are telling lies. Naham bhakshitamamba. Amba means mother. Sanskrit. Sarve mithya vishnasina. All my friends are telling lies. If you don't believe me, samaksh pakshme mukham. You can open my mouth and can see. Krishna thought maybe if I will speak in confidence, mother will get pacified and she said, okay, don't worry. She will believe my words. But she said, yes, open your mouth, I want to see. Now Krishna was in trouble, what to do? And he's cursing his tears, at least come 2, 3, 4. I want Mother Yashoda heart to get melt, at least come, and he start rubbing. Not wiping his tear, but he's rubbing to produce those tears. Rudam tamuhu netram yugmam rejantam karam bhoja yugmena satanka netram muhushvasakam patire kakakanta sthite grevadamodara bhakti bhagam namam vishwaram sachidananda rupam lasat kundalam gokule bhajamanam. Krishna is crying. Supreme Lord is crying. And one speaker in Kartik Parikrama, he was saying, Krishna was the only one who cried. That's the speciality of our Krishna and Braj. Then I said, no, that's not true. There are many other incarnations also cried. Who's that? All incarnations cried. Lord Shri Ram, didn't he cry? So many occasions. When he heard his father Dasharatha Maharaj left this world, Shri Ram started shedding tears. When he heard the news how his brother Bharat is crying and weeping for him, tears came from his eyes. And for many other occasions. Ram Leela is so pathetic. Sometime we will going to hear Ram Leela here. Yeah? From many different perspectives, Ram Leela. Next time maybe. The Lord Shri Ram cried. Shri Narsingha Dev, Lord Narsingha. When he appeared, Andhra. Lord Narsingha Dev, he appeared in Andhra Pradesh. Ahobilam Narsingha. Ahobilam Narsingha. In Andhra, in South India. There's the place, the spot where Lord Narsingha appeared. Ahobilam. That the place called Ahobilam. Why? When the demigods they saw the great strength of Lord Narsingha Dev, they said, Aho, Balam, strength. What a strength! Aho Balam, Aho Bilam, Aho Balam. And that's why this place is known as Aho Bilam Narsingha. So Lord Narsingha cried to see Prahlad in front of him. How he got so much torture because of me. In Srimad Bhagavatam, seeing the tapasya, the austerities of Kardam Rishi, the Lord appeared and tears came from his eyes and it turns to a sarovar, a pond, Bindu Sarovar. So all other incarnations also cry. Then I asked that speaker, isn't it true? He said, yes. But I said, I'm not going to offend you that only Krishna cried. Yes, all other incarnations cried, Krishna also cried, but there is a speciality of Krishna crying. And what is that? Satanka netram. Krishna cried out of terror in his eyes. Not any other incarnation cried out of terror. They cried out of vatsalya, affection. Affection. Lord Ram, Lord Narsingha Dev, everyone. But only Krishna cried for terror, seeing the anger of Mother Yashoda. Satanka netram muhushvasa kamba tirekhaka kantha. Such a drama. Just to pacify Mother Yashoda. Yashoda Maya. So, many occasions, Yashoda Maya, Nanda Baba, they saw the opulence of Krishna but they don't believe. Yeah? But why then Nanda Maharaj is saying this, addressing to Uddhav? Because when the point in the stutis, so make it a point. If you read Srimad Bhagavatam, it's full of stutis, that means prayers. Dhruv Maharaj is also saying, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, Amrish Maharaj, Kapila Dev, and Jad Bharat. There are many, many stutis in Bhagavatam. So we have to read, utmost attention. Who is saying with what mood? For example, Brahma. He came to Braj and asking forgiveness from Krishna. The very first verse Brahma spoke is a description of the beauty of Krishna. Yeah. Brahmaji, oh my Brahma, you are in Braj right now. And you sing Brajendan Krishna. You're not seeing Dwarka Krishna. That Brahmaji seeing Krishna, and he, while describing the beauty of Krishna, the very first word came out from his mouth is No medyate aprapushu tadidambaraya. When the word Namo comes, Nama, that means I pay obeisances to you. Immediately it has to be understood that this is Dasya. The mood of servitor is there. Because 3 descriptions are mentioned in 10th canto Bhagavatam about the beauty of Krishna. One is by Brahma, other is by Brahman Patnis, Yajna Patnis, and the third by the Gopis. 3 descriptions. But amongst these 3 descriptions, only Brahma, while describing the beauty of, or almost 3 of them, they are saying the same thing. Your complexion is just like dark rain clouds. And just like there is a lighting in the clouds, you are wearing a pitambar. And you are carrying a flute, etc. But what is the mood there? That is very important. Brahma mood is Dasya. He is servant of Krishna. And therefore he expressed that. Nomedyate abrapushu tadidambaraya gunjavata paripishya sanmukhaya vane sajjar kamdar vetra vishanu venu lakshmashe midupade pashupankajaya. Oh Krishna, I pay obeisances to you. So, that's it. Then Yajna Patnis, those Brahmin, wives of Brahmins. The Brahmins were performing Yajna. Krishna Balaram was so hungry, starving. The Sakha said, Krishna, there is a demon in our stomach. Can you kill that demon? Krishna's Balaram Prabhu said, I can kill, I can punch. No, not that kind of killing. Means we are very hungry. We need something to eat. Krishna said, what's the problem then? The Brahmins are performing yajnas there. Go and ask. They're having so many preps there. So they approached the Brahmins and said, Krishna Balaram is there. They're starving. Can you please give us something? Brahma said, go away. He chased them away. Go away from here. Don't disturb us. We are doing Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Swaha to whom? Who is the deity of the yajna? It's Vishnu. And Vishnu is asking, I want to eat. And the Brahma is chasing them away. Go away. They came empty-handed. The friend said, Krishna, Brahmins are not giving anything. Oh, go to approach their wives. They are devoted to me. And the moment the wives of the Brahmins, the Dvija Patnis heard that, oh, Krishna is here, they took all the preps and offered to Krishna. Jai Dvija Patni Jai, Naga Kanyagan, Bhakti Te Jahara Pailo, Govinda Charan. You know? 3 female section. Please give attention to this. Every morning we sing while doing parikrama, Tulsi parikrama. Jai Dvija Patni Jai, Naga Kanyagan, Bhakti Te Jahara Pailo, Govinda Charan. That's the purport of Guru Dev. 3 female section. One is Dvija Patnis, the wives of Brahmins. They are devoted to Krishna. Then there is Kalya Patnis, Kalya snake, also devoted to Krishna, Naga Patnis. And of course, gopis are also dedicated to Krishna. What is the difference in their dedication? 3 of them, female section, came to Krishna, expressing the love to Krishna, and Krishna accepting their love and reciprocating the love, reciprocating love with them. It has to be equal. There's nothing equal. Everything is Dvaitavad. Yesterday Chandrika Mataji saying very wonderful point. Madhvacharya line means 2. Everything is 2. The difference between Jiva and Bhagwan, the difference between Bhagwan and Maya, the difference between Maya and the Jiva, the difference between Jiva and the Bhagwan. Dvaitavad. 2. So everything is one. It's not just one. What's the difference here? So Dvija Patnis, when they approached Krishna and they offered everything to Krishna, Krishna was so happy and satisfied. But he wants to test. You know, when Matajis, when they cook rice, Kanupriya Mataji, I think she cooked rice today. So how to check that rice if it's cooked or not? Just take one piece of rice and touch it. Oh yes, it's cooked. She's not going to check each and every piece of rice. Yeah. Similarly, Krishna just checked upon them. Oh, Brahmin Patnis, wives of Brahmins, go back to Brahmins, to your husbands. Otherwise they're going to rebuke you. They're going to reject you. They're going to chastise you. And this is also not a social custom, it's not a morale. Yeah? I'm alone. Krishna, you are beautiful wives of Brahmin, just go back. Your husband is going to chastise you a lot. Moment the Dvija Patnis heard this, they ran back. They came back. This is one example. Other example, Naga Patnis, the wives of Kaliya. Krishna is dancing on the hoods of Kali. Kali is venting poison. Just about to die. Kali is about to die and Krishna is enjoying. Krishna, we are suffering in this world and you are enjoying our sufferings. So let him enjoy. Don't disturb. He made this material world for his enjoyment and we are instruments for that enjoyment. Then why to object his actions? Don't object in his actions. Krishna, if you are happy and you are enjoying, go ahead, whatever you want to do. This is called Sharanagati. If you want to play with me, I'm not no one to stop you or obstruct you in your play game. Because you, the one who made this material world for your enjoyment. And if I'm stopping Krishna enjoyment, I'll be culprit. I'm stopping his enjoyment. Let him enjoy. If he wants to shower flowers on me, let him enjoy. If he wants to throw stones on me, let him enjoy. Why to stop him? You enjoy. So Krishna is dancing on the hoods of Kaliya. तांडव गति मुंडन पर नाचत गिरिधारी. Where is Narayani? तांडव गति मुंडन पर नाचत गिरिधारी, नाचत गिरिधारी, नाचत गिरिधारी, नाचत गिरिधारी, नाचत गिरिधारी. तांडव गति मुंडन पर नाचत गिरिधारी. पम 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 पगत पग. She sings so good that. So Krishna is dancing on the hoods of Kaliya, and Kaliya is about to die now. Then the Kaliya Patnis, the wives of Kaliya, came forward. Please, 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 can you forgive our husband? Please excuse our husband. His snake. Imagine if the wife is saying, my husband is snake. He always went poison. But actually Kaliya was snake. So please, now he surrendered to you, otherwise he is going to die. Krishna said, okay. Yes. Compare these two examples with Braj Gopis. The Gopis came to Krishna when Krishna played on flute for Ras Leela. And Krishna also applied the same words to the Braj Gopis. Go back. Your husband's going to chastise you, rebuke you, and reject you. Go back. It's not appropriate. You being with me alone here. Just go back. Did the Gopis went back? No. Did they ask anything for their husbands? They have nothing to do with anyone. They have all to do with Krishna. That's the difference amongst these female sections. According to Rasvicha, according to Tattva, then this becomes totally different frame. The Gopis are the expansion of Radharani. That's a different story then. But according to Rasvicha, this is a difference between the Brahmin Patnis, the Kaliya Patnis, and the Gopis. Three of them, they are married. But who showed the complete surrender and not caring for anything else? No social custom, no any fear or scared of their husbands or social, all that. Because their aim is only to please Krishna. Tasmin tushta jagat tushtam. That's the difference. So, coming back to the point, Nanda Baba, how come he say these words to Uddhav? Manusubrittam Shayam Krishna Padabja Mashra. This is how Gurudev used to churn Shastras and to produce a comparative study. And this was the style of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. He introduced this comparative studies. It's not that all bhaktas are same. Hanuman is same, Arjun is same, this is same, that is same. How is possible? It's not same. They are not same at all. There's difference, there's a speciality, tartamya. There's tartamya in their moods to serve their worshipable. So Nanda Baba seems like he's praying Krishna in the mood of opulence, awe and reverence, but actually not. Because a particular situation is there when he's uttering those words to Uddhav. And what is that situation? That situation is separation. Separation makes one humble. And in union, in meeting, Nand Maharaj cannot say to Krishna, I meditate on your lotus feet. Can he say this? Krishna, meditate on my feet. This is what Nand Maharaj will say. Bring my shoes. Do this, do that. Obey my order. That's meeting. But in separation, heart gets melted. Melting of heart. and one is longing to be with Krishna. This is how Acharya is describing. So Gurudev said, when Nand Baba is speaking these words, he's speaking in the mode of separation. So we have to understand, as I was saying yesterday, who is speaking what and when, in what circumstances. So don't take a word literally like this. Otherwise one gets confused. On one hand we are hearing Nand Baba even seeing the opulence of Krishna lifting Govardhan. He never got confused. Seeing Krishna as supreme, never. All other Gopas got confused. Yes, but not Nand Baba. That's pure Vatsalya Bhav, organic, 100%. There is no any mixture. Whereas all other Gopas, they got confused. And when Krishna, he kept the Govardhan down, they wanted to have a meeting. Where? Baithan. When we go to Kartik Parikrama, this place Baithan, where Nand Maharaj, he used to sit on a nice big throne as the king of Braj. And all the Gopas sitting next to him. They all approached Nand Maharaj, we want to have a meeting. We want to have a meeting. Nand Maharaj said, what is the agenda? No, we will discuss there. That's our meeting place, Baithan in Braj. So finally Nand Maharaj came and all the Gopas were there. They said, yes. Nand Maharaj said, what is the agenda? What is the matter? Why you look so confused? Baba, honestly saying, we think Krishna is Supreme Lord. And Krishna was hearing this from a corner. And he was saying, what to do now? Brajvasis was in danger, I am protecting them. Today I am in danger. Because they all started believing I am Supreme. I am Supreme Lord. And if Nand Maharaj will stamp on this, yes, I am Supreme Lord, I will be in trouble. Because Nand Maharaj then going to make a beautiful temple for me. And will keep me on the throne inside the altar and keep my door locked. And will keep one pujari to offer and come in the morning and evening to do some offering and keep me locked all day. I don't want to become supreme. And Krishna was so pale and nervous what to do. Looking at the face of Nand Maharaj. And when Nand Maharaj heard this, the Gopas are confused saying, he is Supreme Lord. Nand Maharaj laughed like anything. He is Supreme. Bhagwan, Lord never tell lies. He always tell lies. Bhagwan, the Lord, he never steal. He has everything, possess everything. What is the point of stealing? Every day he is stealing. Nand Maharaj said, I think you all got eccentric. Crazy. No, Baba, believe our words. Okay, you were also there, right? You also saw Krishna lifted Govardhan hill for 7 days, 7 nights. Nand Maharaj said, oh, that's the confusion. Okay. Now hear me. There is a secret I didn't tell any of you. When the name ceremony of Krishna Balaram was taking place, it was happened in secretly. None of you were there. And you know, today is the time to reveal that secret. Because you all now confused. Gargacharya came from Mathura. And all the Gopas are listening. Really? We didn't know this. We thought you gave the name ceremony to Krishna. No. Gargacharya came from Mathura. The Acharya sent by Vasudeva Maharaj. Vasudeva Maharaj sent Gargacharya. Very profound, very renowned astrologer and a pure devotee. Who can see past, who can see future. So Gargacharya came at Gaushala of Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Khidak, where he said something so important. Tasman Nand Atmajam Te Narayan Samo Gunaha. Oh, Nand Maharaj, your son going to perform many miraculous activities. Don't get panic and confused. Because sometimes the qualities of Narayan going to reflect in your son. And because of that, he is going to do something miracle. This is what Gargacharya is saying. You understand? But how Nand Maharaj is taking these words? Oh, I understand what you're saying. You want to say that my son... Sorry, it's a reverse. Gargacharya said, your son Krishna has more qualities than Narayan. So he is even more superior than Narayan. Narayan Samo Gunaha. That's Sanskrit. You know, in Sanskrit, one word can drive many meanings. Like Hari. Hari means Lord. Hari means one who steals. So what is that the Lord steals? Butter? The cloths of the gopis? Anek janma chitta papa choram. He steals the sins from many, many lifetimes. That's Hari. But in Sanskrit, Hari also means monkey. In Sanskrit, Hari also means lion. Okay, there are many meanings. So when Krishna said, Naham Bhakshita Mamba, believe me, I have not eaten mud. So Na means no. But Na also means universes. Oh mother, what you speak of mud, I have eaten universes. See, everything is in my belly. Everything is in me. So it is how you derive the meaning. That's Sanskrit. What I was saying? Gargacharya came and he said, Narayana Samagunaha. The qualities of your Krishna is more than Narayan. Means he is more superior than Narayan. Gargacharya can see this. And Nand Maharaj understood in a different way. He said, oh, what you want to say is, the qualities of Narayan going to fall on my son and he is going to do miraculous activities. Okay, I understood, I got it. So today when there was a meeting going on, Nanda Baba told all the Brajvasis, see this what happened. So it's not Krishna, it's my Lord Narayan to whom I worship every day. His qualities reflect on my son. And you all think he's Supreme Lord? Ha! Stupid. A stupid idea. When the Gopas they heard this, they said, oh, why you didn't told us before? Now we are not going to believe Krishna is Supreme. That resolved every issue. This one statement of Gargacharya in Brajalila resolves all the issues. Tasmanand Atmajam Te Narayana Samaguraha. First issue that resolved is Krishna is the son of Nand Maharaj. Tasmanand Atmajam Te. Gargacharya is very intellectual and a high priest, means astrologer, and can see future and past. So he claims Krishna is the son of Nand Maharaj. Tasmanand Atmajam Te. Atmaj means son. Shastra says Atma hi jayate putraha. The soul of the son, the soul of the father take birth as a son. The Shastras. So he is your son. It's not that he came from Mathura and is Devaki or Vasudeva's son. He is your son. Tasmanand Atmajam Te Narayana Samagunaha. So therefore, now you all understood? The Gopa said, yes, yes. Now there is no confusion. Resolved. And Krishna was Shanti. Nand Maharaj saved me. Otherwise, I was in danger today. But when Nand Maharaj is saying, I want to meditate on the lotus feet of Krishna, that is being said in a mood of separation. When the heart is melting, when there is longing in the heart, there is no peace. One is dying in separation. So Nanda Maharaj, if you love Krishna so much, then you can leave your body in separation. He said, I can, 100 times. But if Krishna is going to hear this, that I left body because of him, because of his separation, he will feel bad about this. And I become the cause of hurting him. I don't want to be. Rather, I will just burn in that fire of separation from him and keep all pain in me. But I don't want my Krishna to get any pain. Any pain. Which was a different case with Darshan Maharaj. He died in separation. He left his body in separation of Ram. Calling out twice, Ram, Ram, and finish. Looks like Darshan Maharaj is far superior than Nanda Maharaj. But actually no. Darshan Maharaj didn't care for, if Ram will come to know, I left my body in separation, he will feel so hurt and bad about this. That was not the concern of Darshan Maharaj, but this is the concern of Nanda Maharaj. And this is also the concern of Braj Gopis. When the meeting took place at Kurukshetra, the Gopis said this, Krishna, just tell for once, are you coming back or not? Just tell us. Why are you not telling the truth? Krishna said, how does this matter? What difference is it going to make? Gopi said, because then, why are we keeping our bodies? We will die then. Because you don't understand how much separation and agony we go through in your absence. You don't understand this. Oh yeah, you married with 16,100 queens. You're too busy there. But you don't understand this agony, which is in our heart. So then, Krishna said, then how you are surviving? Gopi said, we would have died years back. But we are only surviving on one point. The promise which you gave to us when you were leaving Gokul. The promise Krishna said, I'm going to go Mathura to see my uncle Kamsa, and after 2-3 days I'm going to come back. I promise you. We are surviving only on this promise because we know Satya Vratam Satya Param Trisatyam. You always keep your promise. We know this very well. But you're not coming. It's been so many years now. Then just tell us if you want to come or not. Then we'll work out what we have to do. But you're just making us all the time trouble and worry for you. All the time trouble and worry. Krishna asked, what is your trouble then? You stay happy. In Gokul, there is no demons going to attack. I'm taking all the attacks on me. Gopi said, you don't understand this. Remember when you were in Braj, we were begging you to always wear shoes when you go to forest to take cows. We requested you so many times. Krishna is not wearing shoes because of Radharani. And Radharani has objection. Krishna, why are you not wearing shoes? There's so much love. Why Krishna is not wearing shoes? Not just because of cows. Mother Yashoda wanted to give shoes to Krishna. You're going first time to the forest, there are going to be pebbles, stones and all that, thorns. And Krishna said, no, mother. The cows are not wearing shoes. How can I wear shoes? Otherwise, you have to supply shoes to all the cows. There are 900,000 cows, multiply by 4. And cows are my worshipable. How I can serve my worshipable, my Ishta, by wearing shoes on? We can't do arati by wearing shoes, right? And that's not the prime purpose, the secondary. Because Krishna can't reveal what is happening in his heart. Can't reveal to his mother. And the important point there was, how can I wear shoes on the path of Braj, where my Radharani and the gopis, they are looking, they're waiting, and they're like keeping their hearts on that path for Krishna to walk on our hearts, not on this hard path of Braj which is full of thorns. Braj is full of thorns. How can I walk with shoes to offend and hurt my Braj gopis to whom I love so much, my life invest in them? How can I wear shoes to offend them, to disrespect their love for me? They're longing and they're looking on that path. Oh, Krishna going to come any moment, any moment, any moment. They're just waiting hours and hours and hours. And Krishna is not wearing shoes. He said, I'm not even supposed to walk, but I'm not going to wear shoes to give respect to Radharani and the Braj Gopis. And what is the issue with Radharani and the Gopis? Why don't you wear shoes? You go barefoot. This is called Prem Madhuri. Amongst the four sweetness of Krishna, Prem Madhuri. Shila Turunankakai in Gopi Gita. Yatte Sujata Charanam Staneshu. Yeah. Your lotus feet is so soft and tender, so soft, we are scared to keep on our chest. Our chest is too hard for your soft, tender lotus feet. And you're walking in this forest full of thorns and stones. Then Krishna said, wait a minute. If there's any thorn and stone, they're going to what? Pierce me. I'm going to get pain. What is your problem? I'm going to get pain, no? Gopi said, this is what you don't understand. This is the love which you don't understand. If anything pierce your soles, your feet, it's not that you're going to get pain, we're going to get pain. Because we are constantly meditating on you. Any pain comes to you means it comes multiple times to us. Multiple times. So our heart is always throbbing. Oh, our beloved Krishna is with the cows in the forest. What if anything happens there? What if anything happens there? And Krishna is not wearing shoes because of Radharani's love. And Radharani is caring for Krishna. Gurudev said, this is called Braj Madhuri, the sweetness of Braj. This is the sweetness of Braj. Everything there is so sweet. Where there is unconditional love. And there is no conditions there. There is no selfishness there. It is all selfless love. They're both thinking of each other. So in separation, the mood of separation is uncontrollable. And anything being said in the mood of separation is not to be considered as Shastras or the truth. Because that's a emotional and sentimental mood, of course, with so much love. So that is with separation. So every word sentence in Bhagavatam, in description of Brajalila, we have to see who is saying, in what situation is saying. And therefore Acharyas, when he giving instructions, we have to understand why they are saying this and what are the circumstances. And to whom it's referring to. So Nanda Baba is in Vatsalya Ras but full of Dasya. He's superior than Krishna. Then The Sakhas of Krishna, they are equal to Krishna. They don't believe Krishna is supreme, right? They jump on the shoulder of Krishna. Krishna jump on their shoulder. They snatch food from each other's mouth. Tumi kaun bada log, tumi ami sam. Krishna, you are not superior. We are equal. And even though they are seeing Krishna killing so many demons, Aghasur, Bakasur, he saw the crane, Bakasur, with open mouth, and Krishna entered in the mouth. Then all the Sakhas start shouting, Khayore, Khayore, Khayore. The crane has eaten our Krishna. But Krishna took that beak and teared apart. And when they're coming back at sunset, Pravishita Geet Kirtiti, they're glorifying Krishna's activities, what he did today. He killed a snake, Aghasur. He killed a crane, Bakasur, all these demons. So they don't believe Krishna is. Even though when they saw Brahma, the four-headed Brahma, they praying stutis and prayers to Krishna, Govindam Adi Purusham and all that. The Sakhas were teasing four-headed Brahma. From far distance, teasing Brahma and imitating Brahma. What kind of creature is this? You never seen four-headed creature. Rupa Goswami is writing exactly like this in Padyavali. And they're imitating Brahma, like how Brahma is doing paying obeisances, doing this. The Sakhas are, Krishna is watching them. And the Sakhas are just imitating, doing like this, dandavats. And then the smile came on the face of Krishna. And Brahma took this as glorification of Nand Maharaj. Aho bhagyam, Nand go braja kusam, yan mitra paramanandam pur brahma sanatan. Krishna was actually looking at the Sakhas, and the smile came on his face. So, even seeing the Brahma is praying obeisances to Krishna, they don't believe Krishna is supreme. But in separation, Pad Savaine Chakre Kechitas Mahatmanam. The Sakhas, when they're playing with Krishna, they get tired, fatigued. They put Krishna on their lap. And they feel like saying, we want to serve the lotus feet of Krishna. Sakhya ras with dasya mood. Their mood is to serve Krishna, to make him laugh and joke. That's their mood. Sridham, Subal, Madhumangal, Stot Krishna, Lavanga, Ujjwal, all these Sakhas dancing and playing with him, but Dasya. And then, who can be more superior than Madhur Ras, the conjugal love, Shri Radha and Krishna. The gopis, they're worried for Krishna all the time. And Radharani, for whom Krishna is always submissive and want to worship her, want to serve her. When Gurudev comes to this point, he says he has thousands of mouths. When the point comes of Radharani, Krishna is always submissive to Radharani, pacifying her, her self ki mood, her man, which is hetu ahetu, yuna man uchyate. Rupa Goswami Pad is saying, Ahir eva gati swabhav kotila bhavet. At New Braj, have you ever seen those snakes? Rattlesnake? Have you ever seen? What are their movements? Do they go straight or they go like this? So Rupa Goswami Pad is saying, Ahir eva gati swabhav kotila bhavet. Hetu ahetu yunam man uchyate. The love between the young ones is like a snake. But when he's saying young ones, he's referring to Radha and Krishna. What is like snake? Because hetu or hetu, sometimes with cause and sometimes without cause. Radharani always manifesting man. Krishna is not. He tried one time. When I came last time I also said this. And Gurudev used to say this with so much like jolly mood. Krishna also tried one time. I should imitate how Radharani manifests man. Because every time I am the one pacifying her. And she goes on and on and on and on, and it's so difficult to pacify her. He has to disguise himself as sannyasi to go to Javad. Bhikshan Dehi, give me alms, Bhikshan Dehi. And the Jatila mother-in-law of Radharani, she said, oh daughter-in-law. It's too long to say daughter-in-law, right? Short form is Dil, D-I-L, daughter-in-law. And mother-in-law is Mil. Oh daughter-in-law, there's a sadhu asking for bhiksha. See, I'm making cow dung patties. My hands are not clean, it's dirty. Please go and give. She said, no mother, you know I don't want to see the face of any man. I'm chaste, I only want to see one man. She said, don't worry, he's sadhu. Okay, you take your veil. And that was a custom in India years back. Daughter-in-laws, they used to keep a big veil. Yes? In Kerala, this is a system? This was a system before? No? Yeah, even now in Braj, if you go Vrindavan, still is existing. There's a big veil like this. So Radharani, she covered her whole face and she carried some flowers, some rice and things like that. She said, oh Maharaj, take this bhiksha. Krishna said, I am not here for this bhiksha. Then what kind of bhiksha you want? Krishna said, I want the bhiksha of your man, the sulky mood. And Radharani, are you Krishna? And here's your bhiksha. She put everything on the head of Krishna. Take this and go away from there. And all night at Kokilavan, Krishna is singing like a cuckoo bird. All night long. Coo, coo. Want to meet Radharani all night. Poor Krishna. So Krishna is thinking, I tried many times to pacify her. So difficult. I should also do this one time. So the time was set up. We're going to meet at Nidhuban at this prahar, this part of the day. And intentionally Krishna arrived 10 minutes prior to Radharani. Radharani is always punctual, Krishna is always late. Because, why is late? Why is late? Any guess? Huh? Not maybe. This is the truth. He's with Chandravali. He's getting served by Chandravali. And today he came early. On this day he came early to be in the Kunja before Radharani. And Radharani came and said, oh beloved Shyam Sundar. And Krishna turned his face around. Don't speak to me. Just try to imitate how Radharani. Don't speak to me. You can see this picture on, we printed a book, Anand Vrindam Champ in Hindi. There's a painting on the first, the main cover. Krishna is turning his face around and Radharani is pacifying Krishna. Oh my beloved Krishna, what's wrong? Why not speaking to me? Oh beloved. And Krishna is like inside is getting restless. I should turn my face. But he's so hard maintaining, I must perform man. Turning his face around. Radharani said, okay, if you're not speaking, I'm going. And immediately he turned face, no, please don't go. All man gone there. Sulky mood just went off. He can't do this. This is the beauty of Braj. See? This is the beauty of Braj. So that Radharani also serving Krishna in Madhuri Ras. But Dasya is present in that Madhuri. Jai Shri Radha Shyam Sundar Jai. Dasya is present. When Radharani is weeping and crying and saying, Hanath Raman Preshta Kwasi Kwasi Mahabhuja. Dasyasте karpane mein sakhe darshan sanidhi. Oh my beloved, hey Nath. You know, who can address this? Hey Nath means, hey Nath. Oh my Lord. And then Raman Preshta, my beloved. Oh Lord and oh my beloved. Where are you? Where are you? Dasasya karpanye mein sakhe darshan sanidhi. Please extend your darshan to me. I am suffering to see you. How can Radharani say this? Oh my Lord. She never addressed Krishna as my Lord. But in the middle of Ras Leela, she is addressing Krishna, my Lord. Hey Nath, Raman Preshta. Why? Separation. Separation making Radharani restless. So by saying all that, Gurudev, he concluded that Dasya is present in all the rasas because Ekala Ishwa Krishna Arsa Bhritya. Only Krishna is supreme, all other are his servant and maid servants. He is the supreme. Even the incarnations of Krishna, they keep a servitor mood towards the supreme Krishna. The best example is Advaitacharya Prabhu. Who is Advaitacharya Prabhu? Mahavishnu. And Shri Advaitacharya Prabhu is saying, Chaitanya re das mui, Chaitanya re das. Chaitanya re das mui, Tara das re das. I am servant of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I am servant and servant and the servant and the servant of Mahaprabhu. Das anudas. All incarnations also they believe this. Das anudas. Only Krishna is the master, the enjoyer. Even his incarnations are serving him and act as servant. And therefore, Kul Shekhar, he prayed for the service mood, servitor mood. Mad janmam phalam idam madhu kaitavare, mad prathna, mad anugrah esh eva, tad bhritya bhritya paricharaka, bhritya bhritya bhritasya bhritya iti mam smara lokanatha. He is saying, oh my Lord, his devotee, the king, Kulshekar. Oh my Lord, if you want to give any benediction to me for my services to you, I would ask from you what? Tad bhritya bhritya paricharaka. Bhritya bhritya bhritasya bhritya. Bhritya means servant. To make me servant of the servant, servant of the servant, servant of the servant, and the servant of the servant. This is what I want. Even Shesha, he is speaking Bhagavad Katha. In Balramji, Shri Baldev Prabhu, even though he is equal to Krishna, no difference, only difference of complexion, but what Baldev Prabhu does, only serve Krishna. Therefore, everyone is there to serve Krishna. Hence, Srimad Bhagavatam, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said a famous verse, Aham sarvasya prabhavo, matta sarvam pravartate, iti matta vajante va buddha bhav samanvita. I am the Lord of everyone, everything emanates from me. And when he's saying everything emanates from me, that means my service also emanates from me, and I am the only one who can serve myself. No one can serve me. I am the one who can serve myself completely. When he said, I am the one who can serve myself completely, means it's either Baldev Prabhu or Radharani. They are the one who can serve Krishna completely. And who is Baldev Prabhu? A manifestation of Krishna. Who is Radharani? Manifestation of Krishna. Okay. So isn't it that our Gurudev is serving Krishna? Yes or no? So what is that related to the words Aham Sarvasya Prabhu? Krishna saying the service emanates from me and I am the only one who can serve myself. So either Baldev Prabhu can serve Krishna complete or Radharani can serve Krishna complete. No one else. And who is our Shri Guru? Yadyapi Amar Guru Chaitanya Das Tathapi Janyami Tahar Prakash. Yadyapi Amar Guru, even though my Gurudev is Chaitanya Das, the servant of Mahaprabhu, but I see him as a manifestation of Mahaprabhu. So this is Baldev Prabhu. And from the Radharani side, Guru Rupam Param Sakhi. Our Shri Gurudev is the closest Sakhi of Radharani, who is assisting Radharani in making the union of Shri Radha Krishna together, uniting Shri Radha Krishna, Guru Rupam Param Sakhi, in the Parnam mantra. So that's why Shri Gurudev can only serve Krishna. And what he's assigning to us is that Seva Vasna, evoking that desire which is already there in a dormant state, evoking that desire which we got forgetful of, evoking that desire by giving mantras. That's called Diksha. This is the process of Diksha. That's the completion of Diksha. And it begins from Guru Padashaya, taking shelter of Shri Guru. And it completes where? Guru Rupam Param Sakhi, in that Golok Vrindavan, where Guru is the Param Sakhi, the closest girlfriend of Shri Radharani. And there she is going to engage us in direct service of Radharani. That service of Radharani where even Krishna is longing for, with greedy eyes, looking at Lalita Sakhi, can I also massage the feet of Radharani? Can I? Greedy eyes. And Lalita Sakhi with her eyes gives sanction. Go ahead. And Krishna is trying to make some, what do you call it? Design, decoration, the souls of Shri Radharani. But prior to that, he has to take out that red mark from the previous day and is rubbing the lotus feet of Radharani, thinking this is a paint from the previous day. And all the Sakhis with their veils and saris, they are laughing like this. What is doing? And when Krishna is looking everyone, why they are laughing? Something is wrong. Then Vishaka Sakhi said, Oh beloved Shyam Sundar, you think this is a paint from the previous day? This is not the red lac from the previous day which you are trying to remove. This is a spontaneous reddish complexion of the souls of the lotus feet of our Shri Radha. There's a spontaneous reddish complexion. That's not a paint. And it's not a red lac from the previous day. And Krishna wondered and surprised. What a divine lotus feet. Yeah, my time is over. Actually it is 7:30 is So this is the mood, coming to the conclusion. This is the mood Srila Gurudev, he came to give to all of us. Who can give this? Tell me. It was in the books. Rup Goswami wanted to give this. Raghunath Das Goswami wanted to give this. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami wanted to give this. Narottam Thakur wanted to give this. But at the present state, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, who started preaching, he lamented saying, I spent all my life in cutting jungles, Mayavad, Advaitvad, Bodhvad, all those different doctrines. By giving this information that this is not bhakti, 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 and this is also not bhakti. My whole time spent in explaining this is not bhakti. I didn't go because that cutting of jungle was so important, and only a powerful personality like Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur can do this. And all his prominent associates did this. So Srila Gurudev took a very special mood of Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur and the entire Guru Parampara, for what reason they came, and that reason for which Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give is this, is purebhakti.com. This is pure bhakti. This is the bhakti. Not less than this. Gurudev said so many times, don't ever ask anything less than this, because then you will get cheated. And Krishna sometimes comes to cheat you. Say, I can give you Vaikuntha. You are qualified for Vaikuntha. I can take you there. Gurudev said, dare, never say this to him. Don't ask moksha from him. Don't even ask material desires from him. Just only ask one desire from him. Make me servant of your Radharani. Nothing less than this. This is how Gurudev was infusing this again and again and again. No. So it is so good to hear all this, right? How about practice? If you avail facility in 7-star hotel, you have to pay more. If you avail facility in 2-star hotel, you pay less. And we are trying to avail facility at the topmost place, Golok Vrindavan, to serve the lotus feet of Sri Radharani, for which even Krishna is longing for. I don't know how many stars facility is that. You have to pay a lot for that. A lot for that. Therefore, to be shiny like a gold, and gold gets shine when it gets heated up, fired up. In practice, in our practices, in our chanting, which is the basics. Chanting is sadhan and chanting is sadhya. Chanting is not just a practice. Chanting is also, Harinam is not just a practice. Harinam is perfection, sadhya too, the goal also. Yeah. Therefore, humble request on behalf of Srila Gurudev, for which he was begging to us, as Nityam Prabhu was begging to Jagai and Madai in the streets, as Nityam Prabhu was begging each and every person, hey bhai, oh brothers, please chant, please chant, please chant. And that same Nityanand Prabhu, as Mai Bharat Prabhu said, that Nityam Prabhu manifested again as Sri Gurudev in 1921, one of the manifestation of Sri Nityam Prabhu. And also another manifestation, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. These two Bhaktivedantas, they literally begged everyone, please chant, please chant, please chant. Chant, 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 chant the holy name, and life will be saved. So my Bharat Prabhu said about the hope, and I always have this favorite slogan saying, what Gurudev gave us, a spiritual master gave us, hopeless ends to endless hopes. From the hopeless ends to this is endless hopes. So keep that hope. Never let this hope get diminished. Let this fire always ignite. Not just a small little lamp. It should be like a lava flowing nearby, only 20 minutes far from here. Let that fountain of lava flows. Huh? Don't get this fire to get subside. If it's not happening, then associate with senior devotees. They will make that fire ignite. Chandrika Mataji is here. Gopa Prabhu, Mahibad Prabhu, Indra Prabhu is there. All the senior devotees, they have seen this mission. Chiranjeev Prabhu is here. They have seen from 70s, Saraswati Mataji. Many senior devotees are here. You are responsible. Don't think you are retired. You're not going to let this go. In this age, your Guru Maharaj started mission, when it was the retirement age. You are seniors. You are responsible to maintain the Sangha, the newcomers and the young ones, and to always ignite that fire in their heart. With love, with affection, with correction. So much pampering. Like mothers, always pampering. The child is, no, I don't want to eat this. We also act like this. We are young ones, we are neophyte devotees. We act like this to our seniors here. But they're so tolerant, with so much love and affection. Okay. If you can't 16, okay, just 12. Just 12 rounds. No, I can't chant 12 rounds. Okay, 10 rounds. You have to chant more than 16 rounds. Not less than 16. Make this a habit every day. Not less than 16, no matter what happens. Sleeping 9 hours, reduce to 7. Scrolling Facebook 4 hours, skip to 2 hours. So you can save every hour from here and there. And 16 hours takes like 2.5 hours. Only in 24 hours. Just do whatever you want in 22 hours. But spend 2 hours exclusive for Krishna. For the sake of our benefit. This is what Gurudev was raising his arms and begging everyone, please come. For your benefit. Your children, your kids, you don't understand what is your benefit. Please come. So the seniors are responsible. And we juniors, more responsible. We are not here for just this fun game here. After getting a little bit of this, then the fun will start. The moment we start developing taste, you can't give up chanting. You can't give up. It becomes addiction. If on beats or without beats, it will always going to be addiction. Try for this best intoxicant and the best addiction of chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Unless you get faint, keep on chanting. Rasamalayam. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Gaur Premanande. Hare Hare. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So we're going to have a short arti now.
Rupa Goswami's, when he's discussing about Allahabad, Vipad, and Stai Bhav, how does this Bhav inside of Madhurya